Noisecast 2, ready for you. Magnificent eardrums, and welcome to the Voicing the World Late Night Noisecast Episode 2. Here it is. I told you I'd try and stick with it, and I've managed to get as far as a second one in 3 days. So, yay me. Taking a leaf from Bill Burr here, and trying to get some noise out to you every Monday and Thursday, or as near to that plan as possible. Unlike the hastily sliced Episode 1, tonight we bring music features to the proverbial party, and I'm delighted to share 3 artists on this very show from my super circle, hitting it firmly with the epic Matty Halliwell up front, easing you into Midtown with violinist and composer Joo Yeon Sir, and drawing to a close our noise venture into late night with the Mark Rose Quartet. It's becoming very hard to assess what's going to come next as far as planet Earth's present enduring crisis is concerned. I'm very aware that many in my circle are facing ceaseless cancellations and concerns regarding work, health, and just simply holding it all together. It feels, therefore, like a show that celebrates artists and their creations might be a good thing in this hour of history. That's why you'll see links below this YouTube video to the material featured in tonight's show. Should you find yourself in greener fields than some folks, then please do deep dive into the links and make your enjoyment count. First up, as promised then, Matty Halliwell with his killer track Struggle. Way back when, Matty's mother and I became great friends, and the first time I met him properly, he proceeded to make me laugh for what felt like 4 hours straight. I was aware then of his burgeoning creativity, and, as you're about to hear, it sure as hell didn't go away.
Use me, take anything you want, no honesty, just silence. The reapers are waiting at my door till my fate is decided. Yeah. Down, 'cause I am alone. The struggle is done. Shut my mouth, 'cause my head can talk more shit than I thought. And how did I make this moment? Always greener on the other side. It's just a lie, but I
Matty Halliwell there, with Struggle. His band Reckless have some ridiculously good music videos out there, one of which features another great friend of mine, actress Sarah Kenner, taking care of business in the zombification department, so be sure to check them all out. I love tracks that open with that epic sense of poise and the vibe that something's about to start again, anew. Ryan Bingham is a master at it, and whenever spring comes round, that's the first sort of music I fill my head with. Matty's track there is going on that same playlist, for sure. So, what's going on? I had a very vibey time at the Park Theatre in Finsbury Park this week, eyeballing a read-through of Guy Masterson and Vicky McKellar's superb play, The Marilyn Conspiracy, that runs the final days of Marilyn Monroe's life. Beautifully directed by Masterson with a gripping structure, Laura Aikman was of course superb as Marilyn, and a particular shout-out from me to Susie Amy, with a powerhouse performance as Pat Newcomb, Marilyn's press secretary and confidant. That was followed by a meeting with a walking giant business brain, who reminds me whenever we meet just how distorted an effect subjective creativity has on tried and tested business practices and profitable endeavours. The artistic product is subjectively created and subjectively received. Its merits don't have much basis in price, and repeatability and scalability are always under serious question. Always my favourite kind of conversation and debate, two necessarily opposing views of the necessity of each of our industries, opened wide and floor-tested over hours of great company and great food. Speaking of greatness, time now for Stravinsky, bifurcated through the artistic greatness of violinist and composer Joo Yeon Sir, accompanied at the piano by Irina Andrievsky. From her new record, Chacon's, Divertimento and Rhapsodies, Joo Yeon is a more recent addition to my super circle, and a very welcome one at that. An enormous force in the world, with fire and water in perfect balance, imbuing every sound she brings. Divertimento from Suite from the Fairies Kiss, arranged for violin and piano, Part 4, Par de Deux, there, by Joo Yeon Sir. Too good, people, too good. So, where were we? Ah, yes, proving the point, I hope, that in 2020 we can let go of the old industry standard of enforcing genre limitations on that which we curate. It never ceases to amaze me when, in the time of the interweb and otherwise, certain audiences, and in some cases fellow creatives, still try and limit how artists choose to express themselves. Classical musicians playing pop gigs in pubs and being berated for it, for example. People holding down many different jobs in often disparate industries to keep everything alive and flowing artistically. Well, news for the limiters out there. Variety infuses art. It's an intravenous and very necessary process. One-dimensional life and perspective can often result in one-dimensional art. So, let artists breathe in whichever spheres they want to and or need to. Their work and your appreciation of it will be all the richer for the experience. Speaking of multi-sphere efforts, I'd like to take this 11th hour moment of the Noisecast to announce that I'll shortly be rolling out some offers of online coaching in voice, piano, performance, composition and harmony, public speaking and speechwriting through my website and the various and nefarious social media outlets. If you are interested, please do get in touch for a free online consultation, and a plan of action will materialize thereafter. More info on all of that to follow in the coming days, but as the coming days might insist, the necessity of us all spending more time indoors cannot shut down our efforts to share knowledge and expertise with each other, and all to stay afloat in the process. Rounding out our noise venture into late night then with the aforementioned Mark Rose and his quartet record, A Merry Dance. Those of you who have known me for the duration will no doubt know how much noise Mark and I have made over the best part of 12 years now. A gloriously diverse creative who achieves mastery in all he undertakes. I'm proud to have shared in so much noise glory over the years together. Recorded at his own superb bespoke studio, where I had the great privilege of laying down my record of Dylan Thomas poetry last year, the band features Tom Law on alto sax, Mike Outram on guitar, Andy Ball on drums, and Mark himself on double bass and in the role of composer throughout. Here then is Freeze Frame Ice Melter Mix. That's it, beautiful people. Until Monday, this has been Voicing the World. I'm Michael L. Roberts. Links below, folks. Be sure to check out more from Matty Halliwell, Joo Yeon Sir, and the Mark Rose Quartet, and hit up their checkouts while you're at it. Good luck, and ever onward to you all.